Because, you know, she's a little butt heavy, so I have to prop her up. So I got to tell you about her story. Well, and you know where she was? She was hanging around Steve's legs. And she's always, always hanging out with Steve. But she's got to be careful not to trip him because, you know, he's got a fake knee, so we don't want him falling. I don't have an exercise wheel in the house, but she can run around more. Oh, I don't have one inside, no. But
I come out and visit.
Oh, no.
Never coming out again.
No, because then she goes in and out, in and out.
No. Okay.
So Bonnie came here when she was just a little old 5-day-week-old kitty. And she's one that Steve and I went and picked up down southern Ohio. Southeast Ohio Rescue. We went and picked her mama up and another mama. They came here with kitties. And she was born April 13th, which is today, which is why I waited today to talk to Steve if Bonnie could have a happy birthday of staying in the house now. She arrived here, she was 5 days old, and her mommy was Chloe. Then when she was about 8-9 weeks old, somewhere in there, we had her spay, and I rarely ever do this. When we spay or neuter our cats, I usually give them their vaccines the day before or the day after, just because, you know, we have that luxury of being able to do that because we're with them all the time. We don't have to, like at a vet's office where they only see them a little while and they have to cram everything in. We don't have to do that. But on that day, she was due for her leukemia vaccine. So we gave her a leukemia vaccine, and immediately she went into respiratory arrest. And we don't know if it was from the medication, from the sedative, or from the leukemia, but I'll tell you, she's never going to get another vaccine like that again, ever, because I'm not going to chance it. But she actually passed. Her heart stopped, her respiration stopped. We worked and we worked and we worked. We did all the emergency drugs on her. We had a hard time. Dr. Pettigrew happened to be here that day. He said, you might as well stop. You know, she's gone. Dr. Darcy was not too confident either, and we just didn't want to stop. So we kept on, and her heartbeat started. It took her, gosh, it was a long time before her respiration started up on her own. But we had her, you know, we had her on an endotrach tube, so we were breathing for her. So, but between when she kept coming around and crashing again, coming back and crashing, and somewhere in there, before we were able to get the endotrach tube out, she was without oxygen for enough time that we wondered if she would have any residual effects. And oh, it took her forever to really wake up. It was so hard. Yeah, you were a floppy baby for a long time that day. And gradually she came back, and then we noticed that week that she wasn't seeing and couldn't see anything. You can tell by her eyes. I don't know if you can see her eyes. They're awfully dark there. They're very, very, very cross-eyed. And sometimes we've said that she's blind. She definitely does not see well. But sometimes I think in that lower left quadrant that she can see something. I just think sometimes she does. She was not destined to make it that day, and we cried a million tears, huh? You and me together. Yeah. So she loves me and I love her. She's been my cat out here for a long time. I don't know how long. But now she's an actual indoor house cat. You're a house cat now. You don't have to come back out here again. Okay?
Or have Steve throw her out.
No, yeah, Steve says okay. Actually, my note on here says that she was without oxygen for 90 seconds. And it took her 2 days to really be alert. So now she's Bonnie Moss, the house cat. We love her.
Way to go, Bonnie.
She says,
You won over
I
Daddy.
persisted and I prevailed. How many times has she gone in the house? She'll be in there and Steve brings her back out. And this, oh my, probably 100 times. All right, you ready? You're official house baby. That's why she hasn't been out here today. Yeah, well, I think I hit the Bonnie jackpot. Shin, you're awesome. Say okay, everybody. I got a job to do. I got to go in.
I'm watching it.
All right. What's that?
Kitty going crazy. Kitty going wild.
Kitty going wild? Musico?
Musico.
Where we all at time, Jacci adopted another cat.
Wait a minute, shouldn't she have some kind of contract that she's not gonna adopt anymore?
Hey, I don't have that many in the house.
That's 10, ain't it?
Can I put her in?
Certainly. Hey, pretty girl, you can finally get to stay in the house. First night.
It's on the next state, so.
Everybody's here.
Oh, look at her run.
Friday. I know. Finally, for once, I'm here on a Friday again.
Mary!
Hey, Mary. Hi, Mary.
I love Fridays.
I know you
told
do.
you that lately.
You love Thursdays and you
I
love
do.
Wednesdays, Tuesdays, and Mondays.
So that's my story.
And I'm sticking to
And
it.
I'm sticking to it. All right. Thank you, everybody. I couldn't hardly wait to tell you. I almost blew it a couple times. All right. You all take really good care and